Welcome back, collective. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us today as we're reporting live from the Ashleigh Burwood investigation. I'd like to give a shout out to the collective and also, first of all to the ancestors also. And bear with me. Metal Aeon. Okay, guys. Okay, we're going to go. We're going to begin today's episode by going straight to the cards, the letters, just to see what comes up, just to give us a sense of direction for today's episode. One more. Let's get one card. Thank you, Spirit. Please let me see the letter that we need to see this time. Thank you. We have. Hey, let me see what I need to see this time. Okay, let's take this one. PM, Prime Minister, MP, Member of Parliament. One more. M and P, PM, PM. Let's get one. 5, 6, 7. MPR. RMP. Okay, as the reading goes on, we're going to make we're going to, as the reading goes on, perhaps the significance of these letters will stand out. Thank you also to Lemuria, Pyrite, and Opal for joining us. Okay, we're going to start off the day with the Rider Waite. Okay, yeah, let's start off with the Rider Waite, because also we've got Oracle cards, playing cards also, but we're going to just go with the Rider Waite by any means. The first card of the day is, this is a gang stalking card extraordinaire. This is, winning at all costs. Somebody that will use, they'll use strategies to win at all costs. This person is a sore loser. This is also the card of it's a psyop. It's a psyop card. It's a psychological psyop card. You know, you you get the sense that the person is they get, this is it's not a card of narcissism, really. It's a card of narcissism, joy through others' pain, because the person is actually, you know, you get the sense that an individual, this type of individual gets a sense of joy through seeing others go through, you know, go through challenges. Okay, let's please clarify the Five of Swords. Right off the bat, that's the gang stalking card. That's 1/3 of the triple five. That's the spiritual warfare. So it'll be interesting to see if the other cards that normally accompany this one fall out as well. Because this is under, this is the business end of the year. The beginning of the year is the business end, if that makes, so it's kind of like where we're closing out cycles. Cycles are being closed, and you have individuals that their their motive is to hold on. They want to hold on, and to keep the cycle going. Let's get They want to keep the cycle going. So now we have King of Wands. The King of Wands. This is also the spiritual warfare card. So the King of Wands is somebody, you know, in the upright. This is a fiery, passionate, um, somebody who's efficient, creative, somebody who uses creative, to further their endeavors in a positive way. In the reverse, the person, would be, somebody that is a spiritual narcissist, a spiritual, a spiritual narcissist. So this is the direction of the Sayot. Okay, let's get one more card. Okay, what else the spirit wanted us to see at this moment? Okay, we have a Queen of Swords. So this is that, you're going to be the Ice Queen. You're going to be the Ice Queen. No one's, the King of Wands. The King of Wands. The King of Wands wants to win at all costs. So your guard is up. Your guard is up. Because you can see through an individual like this from a mile away. So you're sat on your throne. You're sat on your throne, collective. Pardon me. Welcome back, collective. Okay, so you're sat on your throne, and you can see this individual from a mile away. So spirit says, you know, you're cutting off this individual. This individual's been cut off effectively because her sword is up, and the sword is up for a good reason. Shout out to Metal. The sword is up for a good reason. Shout out to the Still. The sword is up for a good reason. It's because this individual has seen these tactics, And Spirit says, you're going to use your intellect. You're going to use your intellect in the spiritual warfare. You're going to use your logic. You're going to use your intellect and cut people, places that do not serve you any longer as you're closing this cycle, as you're moving forward. Shout out to the game, you know. And of course, collective, you're all grown up. You're a queen. You're a king in the upright. No time for games. You have your career and a legacy to build. You have a career and a legacy to build, collective. So, Spirit is advising us to cut the nonsense out. Okay, what else do we need to see? Thank you, Spirit. What else do we need to see? Father's been negotiating on our behalf. We were almost wondering, like, okay, what are we going to? What we're surrounded by. Um, we've been surrounded, by some unsavory characters. So, we've been wondering, like, what? How are we going to? The cycle's closed. The cycle's finished. You have the world in your hand. You've closed this cycle, and but you're wondering, like, how you're going to release some of that residue. How are you going to release some of that residue? How are you going to release some of that residue? And Father has come through, and he he's even negotiated on your behalf. So shout out to JMB. Shout out to JMB. Father's negotiated on our behalf. Because when we said, "What about JMB? What about JMB?" Father said, "What about them?" So, we take that. We take that as it is. So, you know, father's negotiating on our behalf, and so that's a welcome sight. That's a welcome sight because Father knows you've got places and things. You got a mission. You have a mission, and then, you have a mission. And this is also your 10th house. This is quite symbolic for your 10th house. Your 10th house is your mission, collective, is going to be involved within your 10th house. The 10th house is going to be significant. So, Father is cutting out the nonsense as you're preparing. He's this gentleman is going on a voyage, on a quest, on a mission on behalf of the divine. So he doesn't really have, he doesn't really, you know as you can see here, he has his wand. He has the War of the Roses. So he's he's married to both dynasties. He's bringing together these dynasties. You know, that the other one there is symbolic of how between him and his spouse, how they're going to bring this union. They're going to be in union together, and this union is a cosmic union. So of course he has the world in his hands, and you're also cutting out all things that no longer serve in order for you to move forward gracefully. As in order for you to move forward gracefully. So also the divine So you're all things, you're cutting out all things that didn't serve you no more. So you're closing out cycles, and of course, let's see what you're closing out cycles. Thank you, Spirit. See what we need to see. Overkill. These individuals wanted to be on overkill, but this cycle's closed. This cycle's closed. Then you followed up by the Emperor. So now you're in. This is a divine. This is. He's on his way to being the Emperor. He's on his way to unite with his Empress. He's on his way to unite with his Empress, and of course, you know, collective. The Emperor is representative. He represents God on earth. He represents the divine. He works for the divine. He rules for the divine on earth. So what this means is here you're on a voyage. He has the world in his hands. He has this the master plan. The master plan. To the master plan to he's a leader. He's stepping into his leadership. So he's growing. Collective, you're growing into your leadership. You're maturing. You're maturing. You're maturing. Okay, let's clarify. Please clarify. Clarify the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor is clarified by the Emperor is clarified, guys. That is brilliant. The Emperor is clarified by the Seven of Swords, and this a Seven of Swords. A Seven of Swords person is a Seven of Swords person does not sit at the same table as the Emperor. A Seven of Swords person is a world away from the Emperor. He's a world away from the Emperor. So a Seven of Swords person, if they believe they can Seven of Swords an Emperor, they're hugely mistaken. They're hugely mistaken because the Emperor, the Emperor is a divine being. He is all the kings. He's all the king's men in one. And your Seven of Swords is walking into the Ace of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is walking directly to prison. He's walking directly into this into this ace. This ace is now going to land in front of him, and then, but it's going to be the one sword that he didn't actually want. And the Ace of Spades is also that ace that he's walking into, that is going to land him in confinement. A world away. A world away. Spirit Collective, these individuals that were attempting to that were admiring, let's say, they were admiring in reverse, what you have. It's actually going to land them, the attempt. The truth is coming out about what they've been attempting. The truth is coming out because the Ace of Spades is the truth. The Ace of Spades is the truth. These individuals are going to lose everything in this process. They're going to lose everything in this process. That's the Ace of Spades. Get one more card. What do we need to see right now? Thank you, Spirit. We have Page of Wands. Page of Wands. So now, this is your inspiration. This is also a message. You'll be receiving a message. You'll be receiving a message about these individuals being apprehended. This is an incoming message. Clarify. This is an incoming message. These individuals are being arrested. These individuals have been apprehended. Please clarify. Spirit, could you please clarify the Page of Wands? Please clarify the Page of Wands. Clarified by the Page of Wands. Two of Swords. So this is the Libra card. This is also your Justice card, Lady Justice. Royal Courts of Justice. The Statue of Liberty, etc. So you're going to be free because this is Libra energy. This card represents Libra energy. This is also the Statue of Liberty. This is also Lady Justice playing at hand here. So these individuals are walking into the courts of justice to answer for their crimes. Special shout out to Triple H. Followed by we have nine of wands. The wounded. Also known as the wounded warrior, together with the Page of Wands. That's the 10 of Wands. So this is going to be an ending also to these burdens. Because you've been going through this warfare, and people. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Spirit says. Okay, Spirit says. Somebody's fired some shots. Somebody's fired some shots. Some spiritual warfare shots in order to leave you in a state of psychic attacks, a state of confusion, or wondering, you can question. But spirit says that these individuals they're going to be removed by they're going to they're effectively removing themselves, because whatever spiritual attacks that they've built up against you is only inspired you. It's actually only inspired you. So as you can see here, he, he's going to receive. He receives an epiphany through this wand that he's got there. He receives an epiphany, an inspiration, you know, something that he's able to use. He's going to use this for his 10th house, because that now this so now he moves from a 9 to a 10 of wands. This is the ending of these burdens, and he's going to be able to use these lessons, use these things that were obstacles and challenges. He's going to use them as inspiration to move forward, starting a new career. You know so so this inspiration is going to be something that is going to be help him build his career, build his legacy. So you're an alchemist, collective. You're an alchemist because they threw things at you and you picked up those things that they threw and you use them. You use them to move forward. You use them to move forward. So those ones that they threw against you, you use them to build build boundaries for yourself, to protect yourself, and also to inspire yourself as you move forward, because you're receiving inspiration, no doubt. Okay, let's get one more message. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Then we also have, okay, so now, we've been speaking about this 10th house. So you're going to collaborate, with also, you know, your person. You're going to collaborate with your person. And this is how someone wants to collaborate with you. Someone wants to collaborate with you. Someone wants to collaborate with you. Someone sees that, what you've been through, or how you use your craft, how you're building your craft. Someone wants to collaborate with you, and then so what you've been through is also going to be what is also going to fuel. So it's going to help build this legacy, because you've been through it and you've alchemized it. You alchemized it, and it's going to be something tangible, something very useful and beneficial for others also. Because as you can see, you know, you know, you're the monk. You're somebody who's part from a monastery or a religious person, or a spiritual person, and and you found a way to deal with things using you know using alchemy, philosophy, and alchemy. What doesn't kill you can only make you stronger, because you're that wounded warrior, no doubt. You're that wounded warrior. So, but you're going to use what you've been through to collaborate. So you're going to have news about a collaboration being brought to you, collective. You have news about a collaboration being brought to you. News about a promotion, a promotion. You're going to have news about a promotion. Wonderful news, collective. Everything you've been through, your lessons, your heart, your difficult, your lessons, and what you've been through. So now you're going to receive news also. Yeah, let's get one more. That is fantastic news. Okay, okay, this one wanted to come out, and then you have the sun. Yes, yes, the sun brightens up every entire. The sun is the happiest card of the tarot. It's the happiest card. That's the golden child, the divine child. So you and your partner, your counterpart, you and your counterpart, you know, you've going to be having, you're going to be having, you know, you know, you're going to be having, okay, what it's like, you know, this could also involve marriage because, you know, a will, you know, inheritance, because also this is an inheritance card, collaboration and inheritance, and also this is also revelation. So something's going to be revealed to you, collective. You're going to be revelations, you know. So you're going to receive, you know, like a message, and it's going to make you very happy. And it's going to make you very happy. And it's going to make you very, and it's going to make you very happy. You know, the sun is the happiest card in the deck, and also, okay, well, okay, let's clarify, let's just clarify the sun card, because you know the sun card is also known as so you're gonna have celebration. Okay, bottom of the deck. What you don't see, 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 what you don't see ahead of you, collective. What you don't see is that you know you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating, and that's truth. So that's what we've got from that. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating. You know, you're going to be celebrating. There's multiple messages coming through, collective, because you have your messages about um, you know, people involved in this program, and you know those that were keeping things hidden from you, you know, keeping, you know, your inheritance away from you. You're going to receive news about your inheritance, and you're going to begin to collaborate on building your legacy, which is going to be a cause for celebration. Justice will be served. The government have been complicit. Element, you know, elements of the government have been complicit in some of these, you know, psyops, and also, to be fair, Father has also been negotiating with elements of the people that were collaborating against you once upon a time. So in the background, things are being ironed out. Things are being, you know, there's negotiate, there's dialogue in the background. So one more, we have we have the King of Swords, the King of Swords. So that's also the, you know, that's your counterpart. We have a king and queen both here. We have a king and queen of swords here. We have a king and queen of swords here. So you're going to be celebrating. So you're going to be, you know, you're going to be celebrating. And as you can see, here they are. You have here both the king and queen of swords. So you know you have union here. This is union. So your union is a cause for your celebration. Your union is also a cause for celebration. So you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating union, and also that is also good. You know, that also speaks about law enforcement. You know, justice being served. So you have two cards, three cards of justice. You know, because this is also the Two of Swords is also related to Libra. Is also a card of Libra, which is justice. Okay, let's get one. Let's get one more message. Let's get one more message. Get one more card, and then we can change deck. We change decks. Okay, let's get one more card. Let's get one more card to clarify. Let's get one more card to clarify King of Swords. One more card to clarify just King of Swords. You have Libra, you know, contracts, justice, divine justice being served. You know, that's divine justice being served. So, so collective, you know, okay. So spirit said, you know, spirit said, you know, let the collective know what is, you know, what is happening here, because you know, okay, collective justice is going to be served. So these individuals are going to prison. You know, those that are still holding on, those of them that are still holding on, that justice is going to be served. You know, they're going to go before the, you know, the court to be served, because you know, and this is going to make you celebrate. The truth is the truth is going to come out, and you know, you're going to celebrate because the law enforcement are here and they're going to deliver the justice, and that's going to make you collective celebrate. And truth is also going to come out about, you know, this human trafficking, child sex trafficking. Also, the truth is going to come out about this collective. The truth is going to come out about this, about this, these about these traffickers. The truth is going to come out about these traffickers, because you know, most of this was done under the cover of darkness, but you know, that's all going to be illuminated. That's going to be illuminated. So these individuals are going to be facing, you know, they're going to be brought under justice. You know, they're going to face judgment basically. Yeah, so we have the, you know, we have the, you know, the justice department. There you are, collective. There you are, collective. There you are. The truth is coming out about, you know, this Seven of Swords energy that were taking, you know, that were working on behalf of elements of the government. They're going to be apprehended. Okay, we're going to get some oracle cards. You know, we're going to get some oracle cards. See what comes up today. Justice will be served. Okay, let's get one card. Your family are protected. Archangel Michael is here. Your family are protected. You know, through this entire ordeal, there's been, you know, it's been a tumultuous time, you know, and you know, but throughout this entire ordeal, you know, Father's been with you, the Archangel Michael has been with you, so your family are protected. So that takes precedence. The family are protected. Okay, what we'll do is we'll leave the cards here, the oracle cards, and then go through them. So your family are protected, collective. Archangel Michael is here with you. Thank you, Father. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. You're being set free, collective. You're being set free from this entire ordeal. 7. You have locksmith. Locksmith. You know that is you know, people breaking into the home. You know while you're not there. So you know that also tells us to you know that also tells us that somebody has the key to the home, the key to the home, but your family is protected. So but just remember that somebody has use of a key. So in other words, spirit, saying, try to be, at home in this moment, until further notice. Be at home as much as you can, and staying within, just to remind you that not to stray away from the home, because somebody's got, in this, because the government is partly, elements of the government are involved, and different companies are associated in this program. You know, different companies, locksmiths, um, department stores. They're all involved. Let's get one more. But also, guys, that lets you know that people that broke into your home, they're going to be apprehended for that. People that broke into your home, they're going to be apprehended for that. Because Father's seen everything. Whatever has happened, it's all been seen. It's all been seen. So you know, people, people that were, attempting to, okay, of course as well, people that were, attempting to, force entry into your home, you know, to invade your space, or dominate the area. These people are going to be apprehended. They're going to be apprehended for that. So that's a message from spirit, that those individuals are going to be apprehended, because justice is going to be served. Let's get one more. So get one more. Okay. Then we have number 15, Major Arcana, the Devil. This is also El Diablo. El Diablo, you know, that also speaks about the system. The system is the system is the so-called devil also, and the system, because the devil, he has all elements of the system within his grasp. Okay, let's see. You know, but also the devil speaks about these individuals would have been the agents of the devil. They're completely operating under demonic influence. Okay, one more. Okay, now that's too many. That'll be too many. One. Okay, let's take this one. Light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you very much indeed. And I think there was another one. Heaven realms. The devil in heaven realms. Light at the end of the tunnel. So heaven is heaven sees everything that's going on. So these individuals are going to be apprehended. Okay, guys. You know, at this moment, Leather Market, they were here recently. And they're negotiating with Father. So in the meantime, I'm kind of, you know, wondering to see what happens, what is playing out, because they've been involved in the majority of this harassment. They've been involved in the majority of this harassment. So, but they were here recently, and that also be they've been responsible for some of their attacks. They've been responsible for some of their attacks. So, but justice is going to be served, and you know, and Father tells me that up to a certain point, it isn't really my fight. I have to expose it, so I expose them. I expose anybody that steps out of bounds. But after that, it's not really. I'm not really in opposition to them. They may be in opposition to me, but I'm not in opposition to them because I have a mission ahead of me. There's a mission at hand for the collective. The collective are part of a collective mission. So Father tells me that what about them? He'll take care of them. So I'd like to thank the collective, I'd like to thank the angels, I'd like to thank Father for that, because really, really we would just like to we would like to just um, proceed with the mission, and just to leave all of this stuff, put everything behind us, leave everything behind us. That but first, justice has to be served, because we also understand that in this new place we're going to, there can no longer be deception or deceit. So there has to be a weeding out process. There has to be a process where we close these cycles. We're going to close these cycles. Let's see what comes up. Ooh, just have to split the deck into three. Just have to split the deck into three. Let's see what messages come out. What messages from Spirit come out. You know, the devil's been present in this. We're also in the Capricorn season. You know, he also rules Capricorn. So I'll take one. Okay, so the B system and the clones. You know, okay, wonderful, got you. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Father. Okay, clones. Okay, the devil sends clones. The devil makes counterfeit of everything that is good and beautiful. He makes clones out of it. He sends clones after the collective. They're nothing but clones. They are a mere clone of you. You know, the devil, he may have taken a sample of your DNA once upon a time, a long time ago. He may have taken a sample of your DNA and he created a clone, but the clone is a counterfeit. You know, this morning I was talking in my sleep and I said something about your kind, and